Thank you. Final warning, please can't come out you a bit. Final.
What up YouTube, this is Officer Whitelaw and I'm back here with an amazing video. We're gonna be riding with the K9 unit. I'm telling you, we got some awesome stuff planned for today. Today they got some training. We might even end up going on a few calls and maybe seeing the dogs at work. So stay tuned. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. I mean, you guys want to be able to see this great content and I want to be able to keep putting it out. So what I need you to do is support. That means get up under the video, comment, tell your friends, tell your mom, tell your dad that Kansas City Police Department is doing something new. So stay tuned and locked in, and we appreciate you. I'm currently in the car with Sergeant Taylor of the Kansas City Police Department, and he's the sergeant of the K9 unit, and we're headed to a call. It's gonna be amazing. What's your name, sir?
Sergeant Matt Taylor, currently the supervisor, one of the supervisors of our K9 unit. I work the PM shift. Cool.
So, as I was saying before, we're headed to a call. Like, what's going on?
Well, we got dispatched to 104th and Blue Ridge in regard to request for a K9 unit to do an article search. I don't know if it's in regard to a shooting right now or not. I'm trying to read the call notes as we go and also stay safe while I'm driving. So we're almost here to the scene right now, and I'll get some additional information here in a second, and we'll kind of go from there in regard to what we're being requested to do here. So we're gonna do an article search right now, possibly for a gun. They don't know this guy. They got one guy that ran from them, bailed out of the car. They found a magazine to a gun inside the car. They don't know if he had a gun or not. So they're just wanting the dog to double check to make sure he didn't drop a gun somewhere.
So here we go, guys. We're gonna get to meet Leon. Leon is Sergeant Taylor's dog. From what I hear, he's pretty chill when he's not working. So here you go.
I'll check. 11707310.
I'll check the file. Hey, my dog's throwing his head big time in these woods. I don't have charges on him while the dog's there. I don't want to fall in there or not. Gotta be negative now at this time. Like, the driver is, I got a full video. I was up north of where you guys are at, about probably half a block north or better, 3/4 of a block north. We're staying in that 690 or 540. Saw him last time. What's that? How far in? Like maybe, he said 50 to 100 feet in.
So, as you can see, this is, man, it's about as up close and personal as it gets. We out here walking. You can tell I'm tired. Walking through the leaves, the trees, the bushes. Well, this is the kind of work that K9 does. You know, they get out here and they work these dogs and they try to do what they can to help solve crimes. All right, so I saw you brought the dog out. What's going on? What you got?
So basically, a district sergeant observed a vehicular. He pulled in behind it. As soon as he did, 3 occupants bailed out of the vehicle. He got 2 in custody right back here behind this building over here to my left. Another one continued running in a westerly direction, maybe across the railroad tracks and into the woods. They found a loaded magazine to a handgun in the vehicle. So basically we were out here doing an article search for the handgun. He didn't find anything. The dog did show interest in regard to where the party who ran from the district sergeant went into, but since we don't have charges on the on that party, we can't deploy our dog in those woods right now.
So, what's the reason why you couldn't deploy your dog? So, what kind of situations would you deploy your dog in?
So, regarding the, if we would have had felony charges on this suspect that ran from this district sergeant, here in Kansas City, the only time we can apprehend a suspect with a dog is when we have felony charges on that individual.
Okay. And what would felony charges look like that for the people that don't know what felony charges are? How would you explain that to someone?
It's basically anything that's a state felony. It could be anywhere from a burglary, stolen auto, all the way up to a homicide.
All right, guys, check this out. So I'm here with Officer Bartlett and his dog, Bilka. So go ahead and introduce yourself, man.
My name is Officer Bartlett. Phooey. I've been with Kansas, Missouri Police Department K9 for going on 3 years now. Been with Kansas City, Missouri Police Department for going on almost 9 years now. And this is my partner, Bilka, right here. And he's a 5-year-old Belgian Malinois. And he has a little trick he'd like to show you guys.
All right, so let's see what you got, Bilka. What you got for us?
Open. 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 Oh, good boy.
Oh, that's a dog. Hey, y'all seen it here. I've never personally seen a dog open its own door. So, yeah, like I told y'all, today's gonna be a good day. Oh, so what's your name, sir?
How you doing, man? Officer Moats.
All right.
This is my female canine partner, Miss Pepper.
Hey, Pepper, how you doing, girl? So you were saying earlier she's the only girl we got.
Yeah, it's been like 25 years since we had a canine, female canine. Come here, sit. Good girl. So yeah, she's unique.
Is she pettable?
Yes. Life. Yes.
All right.
Go ahead.
All right, guys. So check this out. I'm gonna pet Pepper. They say she's a nice dog, so I'm gonna trust Officer Moats here, and I'm gonna give her a petting. So let's see what happens. Well, all right, it wasn't that bad. It was harmless. Yeah. Hey, so I know Pepper will let you pet her, but like, you know, obviously these dogs are trained. They bite, they do kind of things. So, what would you?
Boot.
So like your disclaimer to people, like obviously.
Well, like how you did, yeah, you just asked. Yes. So then we know our dogs enough. So if you ask us, you know, depending on the mood of our dogs, we could tell you, yes, it's okay to pet here, and if not, we'll let you know not to do that.
Got
So
you.
it's always better to ask.
All right, guys, so check this out. I'm back with Officer Bartlett, and he's broke out a lot of great gear, so I know nothing about it, so I'm gonna let him explain to you what we got going on.
All right, guys, like Officer Whitelaw said, broke out a lot of the gear that we use in the K9 unit, and I'll start over here from the right going on the left. Over here we have our bite suit. This is what we use to train our dogs. It's a full bite suit, covers our upper torso down to our legs. In total, it's probably about 20 pounds, and this is what protects us to take dog bites, and we use it every week, sometimes every day, to train the dogs on bite work. We use this out, you know, in buildings, in the woods, anything that we want to use the dogs to get them working on bite work and to get them working on apprehension of suspects, so that way we can apprehend fleeing felons and to also help protect the public whenever we're apprehending homicide suspects, robbery suspects, and just in general bad guys.
Oh, cool. What else we got?
Over here we got scratch pants. So in conjunction with the scratch pants, we'll utilize the bite sleeve and the hidden sleeve. These scratch pants will help protect our legs if we're not using the bite pants. Okay. So this just protects our legs when the dogs are wrapping up around our body, so that way we're not getting injured.
All right.
And then over here, just over here is some stuff, the tennis balls to play fetch with our dogs. This is called Tug Toy. This is what we'll use for the dogs, you know, kind of doing some bite work. The dogs will bite this. This will help get the dog, just get some conditioning, some cardio, also improve bite work as well. This is just a flimsy stick. This will help improve the dog's courage. It doesn't hurt the dog in any way, shape, or form. It just improves the dog's courage when the dog is on a bite. Over here to the left is a lot of the leads that we use. Got long lines, 15 foot to 30 foot to even 100 foot. So if we want to use the dogs in rooms, big buildings, that we can still maintain control of our dogs. We have Kong balls, we have tennis balls, and we also have vests that we use to have more control of our dogs.
So what's Bilka's favorite like toy, or what gets him really fired up and going?
The tennis ball, 100% tennis ball. That dog will do anything for a tennis ball if he wants to work.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
This sign right here is one of our old K9 unit signs, just a little bit of history about it. I think this sign is probably 30 plus years old. It was painted by Officer Baker. I think he's currently in North Patrol Division, so shout out to him.
Good boy. Man, that's the fun part.
So what you getting ready to do here, Officer Moats?
We got clean kennels. We care about our dogs a lot. So
yeah.
we will. Ew. This is the drain, obviously. We will sanitize the entire thing. That's what Peter Bartlett's about to do.
What's that? So you said you got to sanitize it?
Yeah.
So is this like a COVID-19 thing, or this is just like
everything?
All the time?
Every day.
Okay.
Kennel disinfectant for fungi, all kinds of stuff. They're with poop, pee, and everything. to do every day when we come to work, whenever guys are on vacation or out sick, or there's a death in the family or something, the dogs come here instead of staying at home. They'll be here in the kennels for a day, 2 days, a week, or a month, however long they're out. The dogs will always come on with us on a normal work day, or just a normal day and period. The dogs are with us 24/7, unless we're out on vacation.
How many dogs do you guys have?
So currently with the K9 unit, we have 12 handlers assigned to the K9 unit. We have 6 working days and 6 working PM and dog watch hours. With that 12, we have 2 sergeants and 10 officers.
Okay. So do all the dogs do the same thing, or do they do different?
So all dogs are dual purpose dogs, which means apprehension and either narcotics or bombs. And with that, on our shift, we have 3 narcotics and 3 bombs.
Hey, Officer Moats, so how did you land here in the K9 unit?
So, well, you gotta have 3 years on first, like patrol-wise, so you can go into a specialized unit, which this is what this is. Once you put your time in, then during that time, you can come out here and put training days in and start getting to know the guys, getting to know what they do. Come out here, put the suit on, take some bites, ask questions. There really is no silly questions because you don't know. So it took me personally 4 years of coming out here constantly, as much as you can, obviously, depending on manpower. But 4 years coming out here and put the work in, and then when you put the work in, and hopefully you get rewarded for it, and you come to a cool unit like this and get to play with dogs all day.
That's all. So, Officer Moats, you said you had to come out here and take a couple of bites.
Yes.
What's that like?
It's good. I mean, the first one's nervous because you always, depending on how you do it. For example, they put you in like a dark room and you don't know when the dog's coming. All you hear is the breathing going by. The little pucker factor starts, and then. But once you get that first one out of the way, the rest are quite fun, and it's kind of it's exciting. So.
Is it painful? Like
no, and you feel the pressure. Yes and no. The answer is yes and no. So, yes, depending on how the dog hits you and where it hits you.
So I guess the only way to find out
is when you put the suit on. Exactly.
Put it on the suit.
Exactly.
All right. You heard it. If you want to find out what it's like to get bit by one of these dogs, you're going to have to come and join the Kansas City Police Department or a department nearby and try to come out here on some training days and put that suit on and take one of those bites. Guys, so for all of you that are still tuned in, we at an undisclosed location right now where K9's doing their training. So I'm gonna give y'all a secret look into just what their training looks like. And so if you stay tuned, continue watching the video, it's gonna be lit. So this is where it gets good at. We got old Pepper in here and she's gonna do some biting training for us. So, all right, y'all, check it out.
Officer Moats is gonna show you guys how we do just basic apprehension work on Officer Car here. And he's going to do a little bit of basic obedience around the bite suit.
Watch him. Watch that. Watch him. Watch him. Yeah, get it, man. Oh, shit, man. Oh, yes, man. Oh, you get him. Stick out of here. Oh, yeah. Don't let him get you. Yes, Pepper. Good, Pepper. Jelly. Good, Pepper. Hey, guys, stop fighting my dog. Pepper. Let. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Go. Oh. Good. Driving. Drive. Here. Good. Go. Go again. Yeah.
What Officer Moach is doing right now is basic obedience around the decoy, which is just ensuring that the dog has good obedience and training.
Oh, yeah, you get it.
This is our sergeant, Sergeant Taylor. This is his canine partner, Leon. He's the biggest dog we have here.
Please, canine, come
Before
out now.
any
This
search,
dog, you may be bit.
we'll give out announcements. It gives us a chance for the
Please,
suspect to give
canine,
up.
come out now. This dog, you may be bit.
And if he doesn't, well, you'll see the dog get released here soon. There you go. Hopefully we locate this suspect that we have hiding here in this large facility.
Suspect, quit fighting my dog. Come out to the sound of my voice. Do it now.
Alright guys, so like I promised y'all, hope you've enjoyed this video. It's been a blast seeing the dogs out here doing the work that they do. I would love for y'all to be able to come back and maybe catch us again. Turn it back over to Officer Bartlett and Officer Moats, and they'll go ahead and say bye here. Alright guys, so what you want to say to everyone?
Oh, I know, it's fun, that's why I'm like this.
Alright guys, so what do y'all want to say to the people?
Thanks for coming out and watching us and coming in and watch us train. By all means, give this video a like. And,
Yeah, we got a lot more to show you guys, so like this video so we can show you what our dogs can do.
and by all means, thank you very much, Officer Whitelaw.
Thank you.
Oh man, appreciate you guys. It's been a blast.